Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Steinauer, and I've got a great story to tell. It's a little bit crazy about a patient of ours who came to us in therapy because some siblings were in therapy, and we wanted to just maybe have his eyes tested too. He was kind of klutzy and clumsy, and Mom had a few concerns. So we found out actually that he is amblyopic and doesn't see well in one eye. In fact, only saw about 20/50 in that eye the day that we first tested him. And he didn't have great depth perception, which was the reason why he was kind of klutzy and clumsy. It also explained why maybe he wasn't learning some of his letters and numbers and things as easily as we kind of figured that he would. So fast forward several months down the line, and we were able to get him seeing better and seeing 20/30. Fast forward some months down the line farther. Oh, and by the way, at the time that he was seeing 20/30, he was also aligning the eye. The eye that was not seen as well had been turning in. And so we were able to get that eye lined up most of the time. But fast forward a couple weeks down the line, actually I think it was about 2 months down the line, and the problem came up that this particular child wasn't able to get in to see us. There had been some difficulty in getting scheduled for a recheck, and Mom happened to take him somewhere else. And at that office, he was given a prescription in the completely opposite direction. So I found to be farsighted. This office found him to be nearsighted by a lot, like 5 times the prescription that I had for him in the opposite direction. Well, right away, Mom started noticing his eye was turning and all kinds of problems were coming up, and she's wondering what on earth is going on. So we made an appointment and he came in to see me. And by the way, he's been in our therapy program this entire time. So he was receiving photosynthonics light therapy and vision therapy, which is why he was getting so much better. So we had this little hiccup in between where he ended up going to a different office, and they gave him a prescription for being nearsighted, opposite of what he actually is because he's farsighted. Well, by the time that I saw this little guy, his eyesight had deteriorated from 20/30 all the way to 2400 in that left eye, and his eye was turning almost constant. Wow, it was like a big backtrack. And we're kind of nearing the end of the program for him for vision therapy. So here's what we had to do. We had to get him out of glasses for a couple of weeks and get his brain to actually stabilize. See him back. By the time that I saw him back, which that was just today. And today he's already back to seeing 20/80, all right? Not 20/30 where we were at before, but not 2400 where he was just 2 weeks ago with these confusing lenses. So now I've written a lens prescription for reading and near work, and we're gonna get this little guy back on track. But this is the power of understanding lens prescriptions and particularly working with kids. Kids are tricky. They focus, they move their eyes all over the place, and they focus weird and different than you and I do as adults. And so it's really important for you to take your child to an individual who works on a regular basis with kids and is really comfortable and confident with prescribing lenses for those children, because things like this can kind of come up if not. And we had relied on some technology at this other office, so not any fault of their own, but the technology didn't realize that he's looking in the instrument all around, and he wasn't staying focused on where he needed to be focused on. So as he's rolling his eyes around all over, it was taking measurements and getting different measurements that were completely way off base. So again, the importance of getting your child to be examined by someone who's really comfortable and confident working with children is super important. Now, if you happen to have a situation where your child's in really high lens prescription glasses, Coke bottles, or like those ones that magnify, or the ones that minify, make the eyes look really, really small, and you're wondering, like, is there just something that we can do? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. There's something that you can do. Contact us, 618-288-1489 if you're not local, but even if you are local and you want to call us, that's great. But you can also go to our website, local or not, and fill out this questionnaire called the Quality of Life Questionnaire. It's on our homepage of our website at visionforlifeworks.com. And what happens with that is that questionnaire comes to me, and we are able to take a look at that information. If we feel like you would be a great fit for our program and we can help you, we're going to connect with you back and talk to you about how we might be able to help your child or even yourself. So again, if you know someone, or you or your child are the one that you're thinking of, and they have like high lens prescriptions, or you're just kind of concerned maybe they're not learning as well as what they should, or maybe you've gotten like really weird things from different eye doctors, and you're like, man, I just don't know, I need a third opinion. All right, well then contact us, 618-288-1489. We're in the business of working with kids, and I have been for about the last 18 years, and I'm pretty good at figuring out their tricks. So we would love to hear from you and help you, you or your child with your vision needs. Thank you.